So another ton of things happened the past 48 hours or something. Yesterday afternoon it started raining, and you know, my mom always told me you're not made of sugar, so that's like a bit of my thing. I just keep biking usually. This was getting bad. This was getting like really nasty bad. And so what I did after I was like half soaked already, I stopped under some trees, and they gave me cover for about 10 minutes. And after that it started raining harder under the trees than it was outside, so I continued biking. Everything was soaked, you know, just my shirt and my shoes and my socks and just crap. And I knew that my panniers on my bike, they're not waterproof. They are called water resistant. And if you ever don't make sure you don't get tricked by that shit, because water resistant is not waterproof. So I had like this much of a layer of water in every bag. So my clothes were soaked too. And just before the town I was gonna stop at, there was a gas station, and I stopped there just to take some more cover. And there was a guy that told me that there was I could stay at the fire station, and I knew it. I was probably gonna do that, but there were other bikers at that fire station, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have some company tonight. Then when I pulled in at the fire station, there were about 40 bikers. Like, you know, it's just not what you expect. It was a van supported group of the Bike the US for MS biking organization. So they bike. So they have a group of people biking across to get money for the disease MS. And I got myself a beer, and they had like a ton of food. They had a lot of food, and they were just, you know, there were so many people that they were just all over. Some people were sleeping in hammocks, and some had put up tents. And there was a big room inside the fire station where most people slept, and I could sleep there too. There was no problem at all. So that's what I did, together with another 30 people or something. And within those 30 people, there were old and young people, and the old people were going to bed pretty quickly, and the young people weren't. So by the time I finally got to bed, it was about 5 hours before the first alarm started ringing. And then it continued, you know. It started at like 5 a.m. and it just every 5 minutes somebody had an alarm up. So didn't get a really good night's sleep. But before we got to bed, the guys at the fire station let us play with a fire truck, with a water hose. And man, there's a lot of pressure behind that shit. I mean, you got it. They had it turned to, they had it like at one third of the pressure for us, and then they turned it up, and there had to be somebody had to be behind you, because else you would just be pushed away by the pressure of a bloody fire hose. I never imagined that it was going to be that heavy, but it was a lot of fun. Got myself a nice picture, so that was really cool. I could use their dryer, so I could dry like my stuff a bit, so that wasn't too bad after all. Actually, I had a lot of fun because they were really nice people. So we got to bed, got up, like, and half of them were already gone when by the time I woke up. So, but yeah, they advised me to stay at this at a church somewhere down the road. And this morning I was really excited, you know. I was up early, I had a good day, I was feeling great, and was like, alright, I'm gonna do this shit, I'm just gonna finish it in one day, I'm just gonna do like 130 or 140 miles a day. And I was like, that's just like unrealistic. I mean, that's more than 200 kilometers, and I was just not, I mean, I felt really good, you know, but just not. So I just stayed at the church. I could have done it. But then That would have made me pull in Yorktown at like 8 or 9 in the evening, and that's like ruining the moment. So I didn't want to do that. So now I'm at the church, and they have Wi-Fi, and I just heard that I have a place to stay in Washington. I got a bike box. I got a place to stay in Yorktown. My bike has been reported by the airport, at the airport. The only thing now is the train. So as soon as I get a train from Williamsburg to Washington, I'm like all set to go. So I'm having a great day. They have a shower here, and ever since I stayed at the two priests, well, you know, the funky weird ones, the scary ones. We started watching the Hunt for Red October with crap, I forgot his name. But anyway, the movie's from the 90s, and we started watching it, but we never finished it. So that got me pissed off. So in this church, they have Wi-Fi, and I just started downloading the movie, and the Wi-Fi is so good that it's like halfway already, and it's only been on for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna be watching a movie tonight, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And it's air conditioned, and I can stay here tonight. I'm having like such a good day. I was actually, you know, because they're van supported, they don't have all this packaging. So they just have a bike, and not just a touring bike. They have like a racing bike. So they were just playing around, you know, just biking, making circles and that. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. My bike's too heavy for just fooling around. That got me kind of. I mean, to be honest, they're a bit just a bunch of pussies actually. But you know, just fan support. Come on, man. That's not biking. Anyway, I really wanted. If I ever gonna do something like this again, I might do it with that organization, because it's for a good cause, and they get you all kinds of discounts on good bikes, and you know, van supported. That's nice for a change. You can do ways getting like way easier. Life is getting way easier. So I've been just walking along this church. The pastor is gone. He's doing some shit. I don't know what. I'm starting to talk like really ghetto, just saying shit and blah 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 blah. So you can just ignore that, because. All right. So I told you all about my day, and tomorrow we're gonna finish. I'm actually really excited about that. I think I'm gonna cry, like big time. I hope not, but as mentally unstable as I still am, I think I'm gonna. Yeah. Right. See you later.